Here in Chicago, there are 166,000 people every year who are homeless. That's a lot of people. And most of those are women and children, and the median age of people who are homeless is 9. So it's quite staggering when you think of it, and it's growing all the time. One of the things that I think differentiates our shelter from other shelters is that we do lovingly accept children. We think there's not another need to separate a mother from her child. Now at Maria's shelter we house 40 women and children at all times, and the only criteria is that they are homeless. They can come and stay for 4 months or perhaps a little bit longer. And during that time what we really try to deal with is the total person, not just giving them housing, but to help them get themselves together. Everything is based on that premise of healing the woman from within. I think the strength of our mission is handled by the directors of our 2 shelters. One is Miss Angela Hicks over here at Maria's shelter and Miss Keisha Keith at Casa Notre Dame.
I think that it's an honor and a privilege to be put in a position where you can help so many people. I realized that people who were homeless were no different than I was. I thought that if you had a family, how could you be homeless? Well, in a very short span, a couple of years, I lost my mother, I lost my father, my grandparents died. And I realized at that moment while I was doing that research that if I lost my job, where was I going to be? And myself, like so many other Americans, were just 1 or 2 paychecks away from being homeless. We take women here who are homeless for whatever reason someone can be homeless for. It's very mixed. So I have people here who have never worked before, and I have people here who have degrees.
Everything that I do here is as a result of me having a passion, a desire to serve victims of violence, desire to help my community. But what makes me an expert has absolutely nothing to do with my degrees. It has to do with where I've come from, and I consider myself to be a very big success story. Everything that I try to help my women through now, I've been through. At the age of 14, I was in foster care and became a ward of the court. Lived in group homes, lived in foster homes, and there was even a period of time while I was pregnant with my 2nd child that I lived in a car with a 1-year-old. But most importantly, I will say to you that my own victimization is what made me who I am. I gained strength from that, and I know that I have an even greater effect on my people that I help when I can tell them I do understand.
Today I have a job, I have savings, I know how to deal with problems.
It's a helpful place. It helps you get on your feet. You're just not going to lay around and do nothing all day. They help motivate you. They got classes, computer classes, job readiness, all of this. They prepare you for getting back into the workforce.
We are from Chicago Connections Women's Program, and we will be with you every Tuesday morning. Rain, sleet, snow, or shine.
I like going to the classes. Like yesterday we had art class. Today it's domestic violence, tomorrow it's parenting. Thursday is HIV awareness and music, and Friday is Bible study.
Something to help better yourself, better your life, where you won't have to be in another shelter further down the line. So that's pretty much the best part.
This is a place, like I said, you can get a new start, a new beginning. If you ever got to the point where you thought you couldn't make it, or you had to be somewhere, and you would be blessed to be here, you really would.
It costs just $5 a day to house a woman or a child for 1 day at Maria's shelter or Casa Notre Dame. That's not a lot of money, but multiply that times 425 women or children that go through our doors every year. That's a lot of money. So we count heavily on corporations and individuals to balance our budget. Maria's shelter is a place where change begins. And I think if you talk to any of the women who have been in Maria's shelter or Casa Notre Dame, they will say that their lives have been changed for the better, because other women have walked with them. We haven't done anything for them, but with them to make them appreciate how life can be better.